Hello, my friends. I think fear is one of the things that holds us back the most as dirt bike riders. Taking your skills to the next level can be pretty risky, and the type of terrain that we encounter out in the woods can be really intimidating. The best advice that I can give for conquering fears on the dirt bike is to break it into steps. I'm going to use vertical ledges as my example for the remainder of this video. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through how I conquer my fear, and you can apply this to any technique or any type of terrain out on the bike. This vertical wall here was pretty intimidating for me. I've had practice with stuff like this in the past, so it wasn't brand new, but it was still something that caused me quite a bit of fear. You can see here with my multiple attempts that I'm hesitating each time. So I get my weight forward properly in the beginning of the maneuver, but you can see that I'm hesitant. I give up halfway through because my fear takes over. This happens multiple times. Again, you can see that I start getting my weight back, but then I crouch forwards to get a foot down and don't complete the maneuver. It's not that I don't know what to do here. The thing that's holding me back is my fear. So eventually I power through it and everything goes pretty well, right? I got my weight back nice and far as that rear wheel's coming over and just stayed on the throttle long enough to complete the maneuver. Here is another excellent example of me simply letting my fear take over and not following through with what I needed to do. This will be relatable to a lot of you, I'm sure, coming off the back of the bike and letting it get away from you. I had this in the bag. I had the drive to get up it, but I didn't follow through and it ended in carnage. The best thing you can do is break it into steps. So for example, if you are afraid of vertical ledges, you can start with something very, very small, something that you know is not going to cause you to crash, something that you know you can get up. Then gradually work your way up to taller and taller ledges, focusing on using the proper technique. So as you can see, I get my weight forwards as my front wheel is going up the ledge. And then as the back wheel starts to come over, you got to push that bike up and over that edge. So you get your butt way back over the rear fender as it comes over. With enough practice on the smaller ledges, this technique is going to start to become second nature, and it'll be much easier to apply it in a more difficult scenario. Not quite ready for ledges? Another thing you can do is find a bank that's not necessarily vertical, a bank that you're comfortable with, and practice just going up that bank and shifting your weight as you do so.
Oh my gosh, I just did both of the examples and it wasn't filming. The reality of filming. Okay, we're gonna try that again.
You'll eventually get more and more comfortable with this, and then something you can do to make it a little bit more intense is to take away your running. The biggest thing here is don't let your fears take over and not allow you to progress on the bike. Find out what's scaring you the most and really break it down into small steps that aren't scary. This is a safe and gradual way to face your fears and get better on the bike. I hope this video is helpful for you guys, and feel free to ask any questions in the comments below.